Like water break. In my 60s, the connections I had made through my career created new opportunities. First, there was a second recording with Fleetwood Mac. This was in Warner Brothers studio, and the band entered on the drum solo. It was a big surprise. The crowd went wild. We also played a second number, Don't Stop Thinking About Tomorrow. I don't know if you remember that. That was Bill Clinton's theme song. This album went quadruple platinum, and the band was on the cover.
Wow.
It's big. Two, the band has performed in 2 Grammys. The first one's with an Atlanta rap group, Outkast. They had the #1 tune in the country, Hey There. The second one was with a British rock and roll group called Radiohead. And the band was 3/5 of their group. They only brought over the singer and the bass player. We were the rest of the group. They did a tune called 15 Steps. The band has performed in 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
The first one was in the Rose Bowl, a Disney show with lots of characters, and Mickey Rooney was the MC. The second one was in San Diego, a Radio City Music Hall production featuring the Rockettes and Chubby Checker. The third one was in New Orleans. It was a Dennis Desby production featuring Al Hurt and Pete Fountain on top of a Mississippi riverboat that they built out of the middle of the field. I don't know how they did that. Number 4, the band's performed in 2 Academy Awards. The first one was in 1976. The band closed the show with America the Beautiful. We were introduced by Elizabeth Taylor and Gene Kelly. The second one was a Buzz Luhrmann production. It featured an abundance of stars, including Hugh Jackman and Beyonce. I don't think it gets much bigger than that. Life lesson number 6. Networking is the key to success. I am now in my 70s, and I'm still on the ladder. In my 70s, it was time to be grateful for the life I have lived, for the students I have touched, for the thousands of people I have brought happiness, and for the football games I have won. I have a lot of people to thank. First and foremost, the band students. There's been over 4,000 students under my leadership. They have given their blood, sweat, and tears on that gridiron. I am proud of their accomplishments on and off the field. Second, my staff. The field staff, assistant directors, teaching assistants, section leaders, squad leaders, the office staff, executive assistants, band managers, instrument uniform managers, my professional staff, my arranger, who was Tony Fox for many years. Now, I still stay in touch with him. He moved to Wyoming. I think he was done with LA and needed to get buried up in the mountains. But besides Tony, choreographers, drill designers, a drum instructor, these are all professional people. It takes a village to run a marching band. Number 3, my family. They have been by my side for 50 years. My wife, Barbara, has been with my partner, and I mean this in the true sense of the word. She's left me to do my passion, which is USC and the band. She takes care of everything else. I don't know how to write a check. You have to call my wife. Anyway, I have 2 children. Steve went to the University of Pennsylvania to play basketball. Debbie was a USC songbird. I have 7 grandkids. 4 went to USC. The youngest is still there. He's a junior. 3 stayed on the East Coast. 2 are married. No great-grandkids. The Trojan family. You are the Trojan family. They have supported me, cared for, uplifted me throughout my career. They have raised money, and Richard Vargas is listening to this. Thanks for being here. They have raised money for scholarships, travel, uniforms, instruments, and a new band facility. And let's see, finally, the University of Southern California. They gave me the opportunity. They have supported me. And they have given me the freedom to build the greatest marching band in the history of the university. Thank you for having me this morning. And if you want to know more about my career and life lessons, there is a book. Sure, in a second. This book was written by a former member of the band from the early 90s, and it's called Drive It by Christy Stansel. You can purchase it on Amazon. Richard has bought a couple of books with him that I will autograph, if you will. But this is, if you get through this book, you can get through anything. Thank you very much. I've enjoyed being here.
Dr. Bartner will take just a few questions. Questions? Any personal questions?
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, we have one on the back, please.
Hi, Dr. Bartner. How is retirement?
How's retirement?
How is retirement? You know, it's pretty wonderful. I recommend it for everybody. A couple of things. Number one, I've spent my life yelling at band kids. I retire, and now my wife yells at me. Number two, you have to be organized. You know, if you don't get up in the morning and say, well, this is what I'm gonna do today, I think you're in a lot of trouble. Number three, I still desire to stay connected to USC. And mostly with the band alumni organization, because they're all students at one time or another. I have nothing to do with the current band. So I'm enjoying my retirement.
One more question, or unless there's others. Dr. Bartner, you have had historic, wonderful international trips. Shanghai, Hong Kong, Milan, Florence, London, Paris, all over. Will there be another trip, Dr. Bartner? People really want to enjoy museums with you, restaurants with you.
You know, most people, when they retire, it's like, I'm going to travel. Well, I have traveled. I've been through USC, through Disney. I've been probably every state in the country. I've been all over the world. I've loved, and I love the camaraderie with the Trojan family. Now, do I want to travel anymore? No. I've retired from travel. And, you know, and I can't get my wife out of the house anyway. So I'm very content and enjoying life in Southern California.
Yeah.
Dr. Bartner, thank you very much. We have some flowers that are going to your wife. We have a couple sets.
Candy.